Getting rid of me so easy. We're still cooking with the octopus, and this is still mango empanadas. I'm just halfway through cleaning the kitchen. Okay. So one of my pontificados, I said, what to do with the time that has been given to you? And I answered it with the golden rule. Golden rule is a global project, a project that goes beyond religious barriers, because it is in every religion. Including witches and warlocks. And it's a very practical, sensible, logical thing to do. If you don't know the golden rule, I would beseech you to look in the internet, find it at the internet. What is the golden rule? By the way, if you have any questions, any comments, any ideas of what you would like to see in the show, send me a note. I'm open. I don't hide from anybody. I am here for you. So, by the way, you should take a look at this. I call the Mississippi this. This is the Mississippi, man. This is a serious river. But remember me flailing around with that little trumpet-looking thing? Well, that's the Mississippi. That's the result. It's going to be very, very slippery until it dries. And we got old people that can slip and fall and hurt themselves. So I got to do something about it, or else. But at least the kitchen is clean, well, more or less. In fact, child rearing tip number 3 zillionth and 4. Yes, thank you, Beelzebub. You are welcome. If you don't believe in the Lord of the Flies, I got news for you. That's for my niece. I think that's fair. That's her computer. That's the price of her computer tonight. Gotta do it, otherwise she's gonna be a monster, and I don't want her to be a monster. I gotta do it. I hate to do it. I hate to do it. Can't do it with her. It's so difficult with her. But if I don't do it, I'm doing her a disservice. So I gotta do it. Got to. So. Okay, empanadas. We're ready for the empanadas. Wonderful. Okay, empanadas. Let's, empanadas are going to use this table, so I'm going to move this table to that place. And I think we can do it quite simply by replacing my dear friend here, which is oregano, and moving these two guys way over here. And I think this is a pretty safe little perch for my blessed camera. You know, filmmaking. We're talking about filmmaking. Let's talk about filmmaking. That's a good thing. It's a good subject. Only real filmmaker that actually made films with me. Actually, there was another, Bobby Waltz. Bobby. And John Stagliano. Oh man, you are my teacher and my master. Filmmaking is about putting image in front of the camera. A good filmmaker takes a situation, frames it in such a way that it looks good. If you work with a frame, generally, I think it's 35 by something. And oddly enough, the frame itself is a subject, a theme, because generally speaking, these frames serve. You know what? Before I start on the empanadas, I think I better bury the compost, and I'm going to share that with you today, so you can also see. It's part of the cooking with the octopus thing. Is a functioning kitchen for the whole family, and let's take a look at it so you have an idea what's going on here. Okay, the empanadas. Mom just ate some quesadillas, so she's fine. And we got to give this some time to dry. Ma, cuidado en la cocina porque hay río, eh?
What?
Watch it in the kitchen because there's a river. I had a little water accident.
You want me in the kitchen?
No. I said be careful in the kitchen because there's
I'm not coming in until I get my something from the oven.
It's coming. I'm going the long kitchen route of it. I'm doing a great cooking show.
I'm very happy with my FB because since the telephone here is not so intelligent, I have to go to the
FB. Cool.
Intelligence.
All right, cool. Love the idea. All right. First of all, ladies and gentlemen of the jury and of the... This is what you call gardening. We got girasoles. And these are just propping themselves up. They're coming up beautifully. And these not so much. And that one at all. Arigato. This is my compost heap. Compost heap should be in the kitchen, but right now it's full, so I gotta go bury it. And I need this plate to do the mangoes, so that's why we need to go bury the compost right now. Compost heap is all the organic material that we didn't use. Goes over here. Come down the garden, you pass the roses. This tree that is definitely fire hazard if I ever seen one. God, I love talking like a cop. Fire hazard. Okay, we got the roses here. These are just coming up. These are beautiful. A gorgeous garden. This guy over here, we planted him in a bucket many years ago, and he's taken his time to grow with a little help from his friends. More roses. God, I love this time of year when the roses are coming out. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen, those are roses. And now we go to the compost heap. Forgot my shovel, but we'll get it in a second. Somebody was playing with my baton. Butch Freeze, my boss and friend, made a film called Canes, which I suppose is a pretty good film. Haven't seen it, but I do want to see it. So I'm going to make myself a mental note to see if I can find Canes on YouTube. Oh, here we go. This is my compost. Ooh. Piñas. Pineapples. Pineapples surround the compost heap because they really appreciate the organic material, I suppose. had a lot of failed pineapples here, but the ones that are picking steam, I think they're healthy. When the rains come, I think they're going to really give a hoot and a holler. And then here, we got my baby. It's one of my avocados. You know, motherfuckers, who the fuck came up with a blasted, idiotic, stupid saying, money doesn't grow on trees? Fuck that bastard. Ben Franklin, surely, or somebody like that. Compost is going to go in there, but I got to go get the shovel because, yes, cat, we are filming a movie. That, by the way, is not San Pedro. Still alkaloid, but not as alkaloid as it could be. We need a good Pedro in this house. We need a good Pedro. Right, cat? What's up, gangsta? Oh, you're so beautiful. Why are you so beautiful, my cat? Anyways, gotta do some shoveling work, and we don't want the camera anywhere near there, so we're gonna just turn off for a while.